Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Let's Fly with poor Mr. Gamer. That's right, we're hanging out. Ooh, where are we at? We're in the Korean Peninsula. Was our last bit. Doing a little airport or passenger transport with those big Boeings. Yeah, we did that last time. That was good. Don't have as much time this time. It'll be probably a shorter stream, but oh, there it is. That's what I was hoping for. I see a fire. Fire is good. Fire will make us money quickly. Yes? Yes. Vortex over Arizona. Ah, that sounds fun. Sounds fun. Is that my good friend? Is that my good friend wanting to hang out? Hello. I'll do the checkmark thing for you, my friend. Just for you. Just for you. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good. Thanks for doing that just for me.
Just for you, of course. I wouldn't be doing this at all if it wasn't for you, bud.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna do some quick, fun ones. I'm gonna try to make some money. That's the goal right now. I'm only at $76,000. I need $250,000 to do the very last of all of the plane certifications. But I see two different firefighting ones, so I'm going to make me some $18,000 real quick. See, that's what we're gonna do.
Quickie C.
Smoke is rising from a secluded area. Depart immediately. I will depart immediately.
Let's have a salami and Swiss. We'll go out in 20 minutes.
Small snack, quick bite to eat. No time at all.
I don't know why I chose those two things. I rarely would want salami on my sandwich, and I'm not a big Swiss fan.
I love salami, for one. Salami is delicious. Get out of here.
All right, all right. I like salami. I just don't usually buy it or choose it.
Buy it or choose it. Salami is a staple in this house for sure. Both my wife and my son's probably go-to is salami. I'm probably, if I'm doing a sandwich, go-to is probably just turkey. I love roast beef,
Yeah.
but we don't have that usually too often. But yeah. All right, here we go. Hey, look at us go. Look at us go.
I swing
We are
between
going.
being an extreme cheap ass and doing the I forgot what the brand is, but you can buy it in the bulk 1 pound thing. It's like $8 for a pound of Black Forest ham.
Could be a challenge to contain this
And
blaze
then
alone.
I swing between that and
Priority on extinguishing.
fuck
Authorities
it,
will
we're doing
investigate the
a
exact
pound of boar's head
responsibilities afterward.
black pepper
Let's
roast
keep
beef.
it tight, stay focused, and hit it hard.
I after spending much time doing inexpensive food versus food I'm feeding better feeling better about feeding my child, things like that, I will say cheap deli meat, the biggest thing that changes is how slimy it gets so quickly.
True.
There's something about the preservatives that maybe are not in there, or maybe that are in there, that make it do that. But it's not great. It's not great when I see that slime. I'm like, oh, need to get that better salami, better turkey next time,
And
better ham.
I may be talking out my bum, but I have a memory of getting deli American cheese from Deerberg's from the deli, and so processed cheese, and it was like, dry, like a sliced cheddar would be. I've never seen such a thing since I went to Deerberg's 2 decades ago.
We're up. Retract those gears. We are up.
This is a fun
Kind of an
looking
ugly
guy.
takeoff. I took off a little too soon. I should have let that speed get up a little bit higher. That's okay. Get my engine out of the red. And what am I, just turning around? Just making a U-E?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
They said hurry up, but also they're gonna send you away from the fire first.
Well, that's the thing.
From 35 north, 120
Procedurally,
west.
it doesn't matter how I fly.
No.
It matters how fast I get there, how fast I get back.
You'll be working with Manager 4 to coordinate your first drop.
That's the most important thing.
Remember
So,
to swing by the water
Yeah.
so much
for
so
your
that I've
first
like taken
drop
off
to
from the
scoop
wrong
up another load.
part of the runway before
Check
because
your
it doesn't
map.
matter. It was like go all the way down here and
Like
make a U-E, and I'm like,
you're on
or I
right
could
fine.
just
Yeah.
take off.
Do what you
The,
have to.
The video I had seen
Over.
once said you only have to mind the gates during like the flight seeing loop, or during the skydiving run, or during the medical test. But otherwise, they're sometimes even way wrong. The gates.
Sure. Fucking gates. Okay, 3 nautical miles. We're just barely over there. Good. No flaps. I'm not gonna hurt myself. I've got half a tank of water, so I got 2 small drops of water before I'd need to refuel. Or
Oh,
re-up on the
I
water.
thought you meant drop like you would out of an eyedropper. Okay, got it.
50%. I think I've only ever made 2 passes, but I'm pretty sure this second pass is the rest of my water.
Right.
Okay, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna start getting a little too fast here, but taking off some of this altitude.
I don't know what they're all worried about. Do you see any people living around here? Any structures that we need to save?
Quick response here.
I see the smoke dead ahead.
I know the smoke, sure, but I'm just making a joke about how
Initiate first
Oh.
the forest fires are for the
DYWDU. Clear to
Forest
engage.
Service. Because there's
Sure.
nobody around
Oh
here.
man, I need to slow down. Oh man, I need to slow down. This is gonna be a bad drop if I don't slow down. Slow the hell down. I gotta get low, I gotta get slow.
Gotta get slow, slow,
I should have
slow,
come at it
slow.
from another direction. This was a bad idea for a first drop. I should turn around and go a different way. I'm staying with it.
Extinguish a fire area. Some treetop fire.
Come on now.
A treetop fire.
Oh, baby!
God.
Oh, bourbon! Oh, bourbon! Oh, bourbon! My goodness, that was close. That was so close to death. I was knocking into those trees for sure.
Did you land it though? I mean, did you drop it? Though?
I hit it.
Okay.
Now is it done?
No.
That I do not know. I'm gonna come. It's not.
No.
It obviously is not. But I got one more drop to do that in before I'll need to go get.
Agua.
Probably one more drop before I'll need to go get that. Let me just keep an eye on it. Okay. Slow her down just a skosh. Just a bit. There we go. Alright. Let's get down.
I believe in you. It's a much better pass, obviously, or better. What's gonna happen?
Oh.
Nope.
Did it do it?
Nope.
Just what
Yep.
we
Oh,
needed for that last
hey.
push.
All right.
Hey!
A late
Feels good to
indicator.
see this area
Well
still
done.
intact.
Hey!
And
Look
mission
at that.
DYWDU.
1% in my
Good
tank.
work. Fly home
Hey,
safe.
that looks very much like a not extinguished fire. Hold on, are we sure?
It-
I'm looking at a lot of smoke here.
Skipped a landing. I think you're straight. Yeah. Why? The game is full of bugs.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop a little bit of extra.
All
There
right.
you go. All right, just make sure that gets
Little
done.
goodbye tinkle.
Announce our position. Let's get our speed up here.
Yankee Whiskey Delta Uniform 5 miles, northeast 3100. Fort inbound to land runway 17.
Okay. I hope everyone's having a good fucking Thursday, man. Hooey! Hooey!
I wish I could fuck this Thursday.
Been a long week already, and I'm feeling just, oh my gosh, so excited that we only got to get through just one more day. One more hour, one more day. So.
I know it's a coincidence for sure, but the day after I put my truck repair in my credit card.
Exceeded max flaps at touchdown. I have no flaps, by the way. I have no flaps.
And you're not touchdown.
And I'm not touchdown. Just for the record. I want everyone's head firmly out of asses.
Well, you're gonna get that 95 or 90%, whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. But now I'm gonna throw on some flaps. Final turn. I got no engine going so far. We're looking okay. The glide path is looking just good. Let's rock and roll. As long as we don't get too much slower, we should be just fine.
With two wheels are in your floaties, but is this a tail dragger too?
No, it's a quad. It's got 4.
Oh, hell. All right. It looked like it was, decent to fly as well.
It's okay for the couple of times I've done it. Ooh, cue the good landing music. I love it. I need to get a little bit more oomph going. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Now you can cut it.
It always looks way too quick to me. But I'm always the guy going too slow and stalling. Nice. Stay on the road.
I'm just gonna skip to shutdown.
Sure.
They got me something without announcing.
It thinks you're 3 minutes from now. It said you didn't announce to the taxiway. And you hadn't even stopped on the runway.
The cake ain't done.
Right?
It ain't done. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Maybe by Flight Sim 28, 24 will be set to go.
If you can't improve... Oh, look at that. Express the fire, execution time, totally great. But radio communication is going to get me a 75%. I'll take the S. I'll take the S.
Well done, man.
Yeah.
Happy to have witnessed it.
It always feels good when and getting paid. How did I not get paid 18 grand? Oh, the 75%.
No, the no skip bonus wasn't all the way.
I didn't skip anything.
You skipped all the ground stuff. It affects it a little bit.
Oh, I don't think it does.
You didn't get your 18
I was
grand.
I was told anything in the air. Ooh, look at that. Big jump. Big
I read
jump.
some similar comments online, and they mean, if you skip taxi, then you'll miss $600. And who's gonna miss $600?
Level 60. Okay, we're at 92 large. It's not bad, but I do... Oh, another fire one, really? Sweet. Oh, wait. That's the one I just did. That's the one I just did. I thought we got another one. 24 grand. I like it. Save Oxnard from Firebreak. I used to have family in Oxnard. Let's do it.
It's not
Let's save
Oxnard?
Oxnard, sorry.
Oh, good. No, I just used to service cable for people who lived in Oxnard.
Where is it? Why is this a 4-thing difficulty? Oh my.
Back when it was Time Warner Cable, which was not a half bad job. And then they were bought by the devil.
The dibble. Hmm. What have I been asked to make for dinner tonight? What is it that my children want? Sloppy joes and bratwursts. That's what they want.
I was gonna say hot dogs.
Sloppy joes and bratwurst.
I've got
Well, that's fine.
leftover stir fry.
Oh, nice. What kind of stir fry do you stir fry?
Oh, whatever. I take the approach of third.
Kitchen
Out
sink?
of
Or
out of the three,
pantry?
I'm last. So
Oh, sure.
my family likes all the stuff that they like. We got broccoli and bean sprouts and water chestnuts and all things that I wouldn't necessarily pick for myself, but because they were already cut, then I just put it all in.
I don't know what it is about water chestnuts. I don't know what it is.
This time,
Probably the
actually, we didn't
texture.
have any. Yeah, it's a weird. It's like crispy when it shouldn't be, kind of weirdness.
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really have a problem.
And this go around, my family did not want a bunch of these bean sprouts. Half of my bowl is bean sprouts, which I do like, actually.
The authorities will look into it when time comes.
But it's
Right now, we need
it's
you to
not what
focus
you
on
would
containing
call
the
like
situation. We plan,
stir
we
fry.
drill,
It's just
now we
a
execute.
Chinese-inspired wok dish, and we've got gochujang flavored chicken usually, and this time some shrimp, and then there was all sorts, broccoli and bean sprouts, obviously. I can't even remember all the other stuff. Carrots, onion, celery.
Ooh, just started on a runway, huh?
Oxnard Tower, Delta. Yankee Whiskey
Oxnard.
Delta uniform ready for departure to the north at runway 25.
I'm
Delta, Yankee Whiskey Delta uniform.
at your clearance.
Cleared for
Announcing when you're
takeoff
driving.
runway 25.
Is there
Get
so
the
many
hell outta here.
so many fires in Oxnard that they have the fire playing out on the tarmac always?
Hold on, please.
As I monitor this, it sounds like my audio doesn't come through correctly or smoothly or without garble. I don't know what's causing that. I'm wondering if it's because I'm not the one hosting the Twitch
Bird?
channel. So,
I just think a bird ran into my glass door. I think that's what
oh,
that was.
got it.
Oh dear. Alright, where was I not flying? Here we go. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Joe.
All good. No, I was just remarking to our channel mates that for whatever reason, as I monitor the channel right now, my voice is all garbly, and that's typical in this kind of arrangement where you're hosting Twitch and I'm a guest. I don't know if it's a bandwidth thing. Hopefully I don't think it's a headset thing. You haven't said anything privately when we aren't streaming. Maybe that, what's it called? Light speed, light squared, light shield,
Whiskey Delta uniform.
something
complete
light
for
with an
north
S.
departure.
Service that can do the twitchy stuff.
Coordinates of the Firefront 34 North.
Oh, light
119
Street,
West.
yeah. Maybe that would.
DYWDU. You're on
Yeah, if you're
with
smart
ATGS.
and you're watching,
I'll be a
let me know
challenge,
why my audio
but we'll
sounds
make it
bad
easier for us to
to
take
you
the focus
guys
on
and
other
not to
hotspots.
anyone else
After dropping
that's
your
not like
initial load, res Coop at the water
listening on
source.
Twitch.
Check your map for where to drop and where to resupply. DYWDU.
Alright, I
We're
think I
counting
saved
on you to
myself a
hold
little
the
bit of
line.
time doing
Over.
it that way. I will slowly ascend, but let's pick up some speed first. Yeah?
Sure.
Let's pick up that speed, because honestly, nothing telling me I have to climb
Right.
to get to the 17 nautical miles. Like,
There are
just kind of stay right here.
there are mountains up there.
Mountains. I know better. I've pretend to fly a plane once or twice. very much pretending to fly them.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of, how awesome is it going to feel if you saw any of that footage from GTA 6? Like, can you imagine what it's going to look like inside the plane
Yep.
when you're flying a plane?
I know, and apparently you can throw people out of it too.
Harrison Ford style, like, get off my plane! That's awesome, by the way. Yeah. Every single time throughout history, there are always people right before a GTA game was getting ready to come out or they'd been announced, and they're always like, there's always people who are just like, it can't possibly be that much better than GTA 5.
Oh, sure.
Or the GTA 4, or GTA, San Andreas, Vice City. Like, there's just, and then they go and completely change the game.
On that last trailer, there were some parts I'll admit that looked like a video game, but there were some parts that absolutely looked like
that looked very much like real life.
Yeah. And then everyone was like, "Cool, this looked really good." So this was rendered on a RTX 5090 Ti or whatever. And no, this is all live recorded off of a PS5, a bog standard PS5.
Yeah, like I was not just a little blown away, I was a little creeped out.
Yeah.
Like that, there was specifically, I remember this scene where you're looking down into an alley with a street, going out onto a street, and my eyes were having a hard time, and my brain were having a hard time talking to each other, because I'm like, you are looking at a video game.
Yep.
This is either a cutscene, so it's obviously supposed to be a little bit more cinematic than the gameplay footage, but then the same thing happened in some of what looked like gameplay footage of them being in the car looking out onto the cops on the side of the road.
Yeah, I remember that part.
And I was like, oh fuck, no, it just looks really, really good.
It was right around the cops when they were in the car where I was like, I want to watch this movie. Am I watching a movie trailer? I want to go see this in the theater.
I was, but it it kind of messed with my head a little bit. I don't know, man, because that's talking about an immersive experience. I mean, it kind of looked like VR, like I don't know, like it gave me weird feelings. Like my brain still doesn't know what to do, and until I physically play it, I don't think I will know effectively how I feel. But right now, I am just in awe and slightly confused of what I watched. Like, how I want to know, because there's plenty of it that was obviously their cutscenes, their cinematic cutscene moments they spend a lot of time and money making sure those look a certain level.
But they're rendered in
like,
engine. They're not like just completely manufactured. But it's from the PS5 engine.
Yeah, and but I still, again, watching it, I was like, I have a bit of a weird problem with this all of a sudden. Like, what am I looking at here? I don't know where the controller would go here.
I'm gonna be happy enough. Just I'll pay the probably $80 or maybe $100 for if they, we're in Florida, all over Florida. Good fishing all over Florida. If they just port over the Red Dead 2 fishing mechanic and make it as pretty as it was, no. I don't need to be doing any shooting up stores and whatnot. I'll just go fishing.
I have I think I said something like the amount of mini games / things you can do like that is ridiculous, and they're going to have their own mechanics for all of it, almost positive, and good for them.
Well, I'm saying even if they just
Red Dead,
cheap out
even
and
if
say,
they did, sure.
Say, okay,
I don't think they're going to.
Version it's
I don't think to. I think it's going to be as good, if not probably a bit better.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, It's good enough just to take the Red Dead mechanics and port it over and be like, done. Put it in the game. Make it 4K.
Sure. Okay, coming up on a descent, right when I got to my ascent.
Right.
Well, I was doing no input on the stick the whole time
Oh, nice.
until now. Well, this plane just automatically does that with zero trim. It just has a lot of pull up. So, like, I'm putting negative trim down now just to try to keep me level and
Gotcha.
slightly down.
That's kind of annoying.
It's just different. Just adjust for it. It's fine. It's nothing.
I've tried to rebind
Nothing.
the trim to something that's easier for me to do besides the right stick up and down. And I thought I found like 2 or 3, like, oh, I'll put it here, there's nothing bound to this, there's nothing bound to that. And it's like the acknowledged the ATC, you know, what is that, left arrow? I forget what it was. I'm like, oh, I can't acknowledge that because it's going to trim my plane. So I'm reluctantly still using the stock trim button binds, but I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
I need a HOTAS.
It is what it is. Okay. I see the fire.
We didn't start it.
I also need to go get my son at the bus.
Okay.
So, I'm going to pause the stream.
Okay.
Come back in just a few. I'm going to finish this fire run. Make a little bit more money.
Oh.
I will be back.
Yeah.
night, there were actual wild dogs waiting for my son to get off the bus. No, they actually had owners, but they were
Okay.
two.
I was gonna
I don't
say
know
a dingo
two,
ate your baby.
but two different dogs
DYW
on the
okay,
just
area
like two
is
different
clear.
parents thought it'd be a good idea to bring their
Engage.
dogs to the bus stop, and I'm like, I don't know. They were both pit bulls. I was like, this might not be the best idea. Like, I don't know how much you've thought this through.
Do you have pit bull bias?
No,
Hey there,
but two of
Karaza.
them
Oh,
that
wait.
don't know.
What's up?
But any two dogs that don't know each other already is a problem. Okay, I think this was a bad way to go. I'm gonna go up and make a
Straight up
180.
a cliff.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to put my nose down and then try to make it back up here. I'll flip around.
One of my unfortunate roommates that I had due to circumstance up in the mountains had a pit bull that was
Yo, chat.
like one like a year away from being able to be bred, and the owner was like, I'm gonna breed this dog, and I guess before a breeder wants to breed a pit bull, they're already fertile and like ready to go. So I had to be around this horny pit bull for a year. It sucked.
Oh. Yeah, wearing a diaper too?
Yeah, with the diiper. She was
Yep.
adorable
Yeah.
and very cute and lovable.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That diaper stuff gets gross.
Yeah.
Dogs. I'm sorry. I love dogs. I'm a huge dog person. But when they're walking around in a diaper, there's something about it. I'm like, I just feel inherently bad for anything that is not an infant in a diaper.
Right.
Like, I just inherently feel kind of bad. Okay. Coming around.
There we go.
Here we go. Okay. Gonna have to get low once I get into this ravine. This canyon. Keep the nose down. Start slowing down if we can, yeah?
Yeah.
Slow down. Get down.
Down up.
Here we go. Yeah, much better of a run this way.
Seems to be designed that way.
I was going to kill myself if I would have dropped that water the first time. This is still going to be tricky, but I'm fine with it.
You still have just the 2-drop.
50. I still have 50% of a tank. Yeah.
Right. And my audio's weird now.
Oh no! Oh no! The horror! The
DYW
horror!
clear to engage.
Well, that's just
Oh.
fine.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's just fine.
Sorry guys, my microphone is being wacky. Trying to get it positioned to where it's not annoying.
Coming in real hot. I don't know if this one's gonna work either. The angle might be better.
Yeah, maybe a go around. Okay.
Did I get it?
Looking okay.
I don't think I got it.
Oh, I think you were left.
Yeah, I did not get it. Get back up and get going again. Let's get back up and get going again. Come on now. Go on, get. Go on, get. Where are we at? Where's it at? Yeah, I might be able to hit it from here. Drop that engine power. Come on. Up and over this hill. And down!
Let's go.
No! Good lord.
Huh.
Well, now I need to refuel, I think. Yeah, this is bad.
Epic last
Where
drop.
does... Oh, wait!
Snuff out the flames literally.
I did get it!
Clear below.
Hey.
Feels good to see this area still
All right,
intact.
it's just two wrecks and no skill on the fire. Let's go.
Good work.
Hey,
Fly home
apparently some skill went in somewhere. I did something right.
I was joking.
Well, no, it was pretty rough, but I made it. Hey, where am I going? I'm going back to Oxnard. Where are we at? How many miles? Skosh. A hop, skip, and a jump.
I mean,
Need to refill. I didn't need to refill. Yeah, totally made it with a. See, the third landing really let the fire know who's boss.
Right.
It was the waves of my wreckage hitting the ground that just it blew the fire right out. I snuffed it out with my actual wreckage.
I wonder if that's a thing.
You know, I've crashed into the fire before, so you know, maybe a thing.
It sounds like something MythBusters would test. Can a plane wrecking over a fire cause the fire to go out?
A lot of other ground topsoil, like to like smother it, maybe, you know, something like that. I'm just trying to think here, folks. For dive.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a gamer, not a scientist.
Okay. My goodness.
My end, I don't know if it's my damn.
There we
Which
go.
is-
That's fine. I just need to get back 3 trips around to put out a fire 3 times. Not ideal. 2 crashes, 3 crashes. 3 crashes, 4. 5 crashes, 6. No, it was 3. It was 3 crashes. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. What do we care about here at
Money.
Fire Search and Rescue? We care about results. Okay, it's about the results. Is the fire out? It sure is. Am I going to get an S rating this time? Probably not. With 3 crashes, it's not going to be a 75%er. I will be left wanting.
I'll mail you a 6-pack if you an S rating on this.
I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see.
Oxnard Tower, Delta.
There's a way to.
Yankee Whiskey Delta uniform is
It's
1 to 2
complicated,
miles
and I think
northeast
you really would
5,800
want to
feet
do a
north
lot
to
of like
land.
autopilot type stuff. But there's a way to speed up the
Delta
simulation
Yankee Whiskey
time.
Delta uniform, Oxnard Tower.
Basically fast
Altimeter
forward
29.
time.
902
but I
What?
think- Yeah, you can like speed up. I think they call it on whatnot. People are like, here you have to set up your autopilot to be doing not wacky stuff, you know, because you can't. Or I don't know. Maybe we should try out flying at 2x speed, like manual flight.
Sure. Like, I'm totally not opposed to that.
I'll have to go look up how to change that. So
Well, and I'm sure not all planes are it's even possible.
right. Yeah.
Right? Like the
Think about a
172
helicopter.
Skyhawk. The 172 Skyhawk doesn't have that kind of shit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a bunch of like tail wag, I think they call it.
See, I don't know enough. I just don't know enough.
What I know is that I'm looking forward to not having a 172 Skyhawk. I want that, what's it called, a Cirrus Vision Jet G2?
Is that the one with the?
The 2 dihedral wings on the back, the V.
Yeah. I think that one is so much fun to fly. And I have managed to do things like. No, we haven't set up the Discord yet, chat. Oh, we need to do that.
We do need to do that.
Yeah, not who are trying to start getting this channel up and going. We need to
We've
get.
got one, but we need to get a different one probably because we've used
We
it
need to
for
have
personal
the public
stuff.
one. The public
Yeah,
one.
we need
Yeah.
to start a public one.
Runway
Good lord, no, you guys couldn't have access to our private Discord. That thing is a mess. Don't ever, don't ever look at our private Discord chats.
No, I just mean poor
Well,
Mr. Gamer
yeah.
had one, but we used it with friends from college as a group chat.
Yeah, we need to do that. That's a no-brainer that we need to do. We did get the YouTube page up.
Yeah, which means we need to
And
download
it's
some of these to archive.
It's ready to start having videos uploaded. So we need to start capturing these streams and sending them out. I'd looked at doing some light stream, and I had looked at doing screen labs and
I think that light stream looked good.
Streamlabs.
Karaza08,
I think it did too.
What is your Discord all?
Yeah, chat, please. Share. If I'm not mistaken, exceed max FPS at touchdown. Why? Why is that happening again?
It's a bug.
Didn't do jack. Jack. Alright. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We need to slow down. You're going too fast. Oh, and I need to take off this horrible trim that I've done. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, keep it at even keel, yeah? Do even keel and see how she lands.
Are you flying a boat?
I am flying a boat technically, but it's fun. It's a fun boat.
Okay, you got me. Maybe you do have a keel.
They're pontoons. Let's be real. They're over exaggerated pontoons, and that's what I'll stick with.
All right.
Pontoons.
The mountain no, they are pontoons.
Yeah, and the extra bottom of that plane is, I don't know, you would call it a hull.
No, underneath the tail though, it looks like a keel. I think you got me. Checkmate.
Checkmate! You hear that? Checkmate. That's what I was going for. Checkmate. I think I finally slowed down enough. This thing has the ability to, looks like, speed up and slow down pretty quickly. That thing I did on Monday, I flew one that was a tail dragger. It was the coolest tail dragger I've ever flown.
Gross.
It was awesome.
Okay.
And it was the easiest one I've ever flown. Maybe it wasn't a tail dragger. Maybe it was a search and rescue one. Either way, it was so easy to get up to speed and down to speed. Oh, there's the Discord.
Yep.
But it was up to speed and down to speed. It was awesome. I had so much control. I felt like a king. All right, let's. We are in. I am within rotation speed, which is where we want to be close to when I'm landing. But I'm a bit ways from needing to land. It seems like I feel like I need to speed it up just a skosh.
I think, as far as I understand it, this is like some kind of standard pattern that you could change, I think, before you start. So if you didn't
Oh, I
want to
should have
fly
just
the
gone
pattern,
and landed.
Yeah.
I should have just gone and landed. Gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, don't stall on me now.
Ooh. Okay, so you're perpendicular to the center of the runway.
Yeah, and I'll catch this last descent, and I'll throw on some flaps and call it a day. I mean, I'm not calling it a day. I'll do at least one more flight, I think. But call it a day. This has also been so much fun trying to learn how to fly all these different planes. Like, it was one thing when I first started, when it was just like the ever-loving grind of trying to figure
Yeah.
out how to fly the 172, which is doing it. But I really don't like flying it anytime I need to get to any sort of major altitude. I don't like flying it anytime I need to go any length of distance because it just is not fast.
I do like trying out all the new ones that we get to, but I want to deep dive one of them. You know, I want to get into autopilot stuff.
An expert.
Yeah.
Sure. We're going flaps, people. We're going flaps. We're getting ready for final. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. That's what the kids say these days, right? Hold on to your butts.
They sure do.
Good. I didn't want to feel like I was behind the times.
No, golly gee.
Hold on to
who
your
would think?
butts. OMG, kids. Hold on to your butts. Oh, I'm old. I'm so old. So. Alright, here we go. I think this is gonna work out. I know the chat is just screaming, why aren't you in first person mode? Why aren't you in
Oh,
first
yeah.
person mode? And the
Why
answer is
aren't you in
because
first-
I'm not that good. Because if I did this, I'd go, oh my god, no! And I'd overcorrect.
No, the answer is because we grew up playing Pilot Wings on.
Oh,
Super Nintendo.
This is true. It was originally on Super Nintendo, but game with Pilot Wings, if I recall. Cue that good landing music, Microsoft. Let's go.
Oh man, the stream is on my end not coming through. Mr. Twitch, Tom Twitch, get your stuff together.
Oh yeah, I just took a look at that real quick. That didn't look great at all, did it?
Full flaps. You got half
Oh
flaps. You
God!
got oh, there you go, full flaps.
Whiskey Delta
Whoa.
Uniform, exit runway when able.
What on earth happened there? Like my whole engine, my whole plane went diagonally sideways. I know. I had full flaps on.
I think you had half flaps. It looked.
I added the second set of flaps, and then that's when I went like
Yeah, it did go wonky.
kind of sideways. They let me start over. Okay, good. I'll take it. Okay, get off this trim. Okay, get off the trim. I don't need negative. I'll take a little bit of hot down. That's
Well-
fine.
Where's this happy they're not flying with you?
I am going. I got 10% flaps. I'm going lower on my RPMs. I'm going to drop full flaps now. Here we go.
Yeah, now it gives
Feels
you time to get out of wonky.
Okay, this is when it went crazy last time when I dropped RPMs completely, and that right there popped up, and I didn't hit anything, but then I went sideways. Should be good. Looking good now. Feeling good. Looking good. Feel good. Look good. Feel good. Look good. Feel good.
Had the throttle detent come out? That might have been it.
I think that might have been it. Maybe I accidentally hit that. I don't remember hitting right bumper though.
Whiskey Delta Uniform,
Oh,
turn
beautimous.
next taxiway.
Oof. Well, better. Yeah, nice, but I mean, could have been much smoother around the first time. Why are they making me go?
Kick's not
You
done.
give me red marks on the top one for saying I didn't announce my taxiing thing last time, but you immediately let me skip to the shutdown. And this time you're like,
Whiskey Delta
yeah,
uniform,
looks
turn next
good. Go
taxiway."
ahead and now walk all the way. Drive your happy ass all the way over here, please. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. We're just gonna cut through these cones. They
Whiskey
don't
Delta
mind.
uniform contact ground on 121. Niner.
Until they do. I can't remember what mission I had when I got 100%
121.
following
Niner Whiskey
taxi
Delta
lines, but
uniform.
I forgot what mission it was. Maybe it was a test, but might have been a certification.
Oh, doing good taxiing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that 100%. Come on now. What do I got? What I got? What I got? Some good, some good, some good.
The joy of a mission completed. Everyone's thankful for what you did today.
Yeah, but it took a really long time there and back because of, or not there, but there and total time, because 3 crashes there, you know, 4 crashes including that last landing, and you know, yeah, that's not going to be great for my S rating.
Yeah, you better not get that. Because I said I'd give you a package.
No bonus for me because of 2 crashes. 2 crashes? Way more than 2 crashes. I'll take it.
Hey, who's counting? Not them. Alright.
Execution time still being 100% helps. Well done, well done. 20 large. Yeah, a little nudge in that direction. That's okay.
What was the payout
Damn
supposed to
right.
be? 21 you got.
24, I
Yeah.
think. Maybe 21.
I don't think you skipped
21.
anything this time. Hey, man, payout is... The cake's not done.
114 thou. I got time for one more. Should it be another fire? I feel like I should fight some more fires, or... Hold on. Let's see, hold on. Wait. That might have been the last of the fires. They're
Well,
the reason why I was also doing those was because they're also fairly quick, and search and rescues are where it's at, though, man, for money and time.
Yeah.
Like, you can get there and back, but
I'm happy
sometimes
to
if it's in
see
a
that
bad
the
spot...
forests are healthy, you know? Not necessarily root for fires.
41,000, yeah. Well, we had one more when I first loaded up. Let's see if it's still around. Ah. Where is this? Is that still technically Italy, or is that...
I missed what I didn't see from the zoom out. I believe it. Oh, close to Genoa? Yeah, I don't know if Genoa's near the tip, but knows Italy.
Alright, 2 drops. That's what we need. 2 drops. He looks like a convict in that orange suit. He does not.
I think you could
look
change
like
that.
I don't want to. He looks like a convict. And his, you know, his sentencing includes sending him out to do these fire runs. Okay. I only put enough gas in there for you to go put out this fire and come back, so don't think you can get anywhere else. Out of the prison with you.
Fire alert.
Fire alert indeed. The question is, ooh, we should kind of share, should we, oh, I guess I should probably do that at a different time.
We're gonna stream tomorrow
Probably
night.
It's all on
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
was about to say.
Keep your eyes
Well, I was
open
gonna,
and fly safe.
maybe I'll save that for tomorrow
Could be a
night. Where
challenge to contain this blaze
I was
alone.
gonna go get that thing we
Only
talked
got 10
about.
minutes to work with
The
here.
milestone.
Maximum 30, I would
Oh, the
say.
milestone. Well, I don't have one
After
yet.
that, the situation
Oh,
could get
you
even
guys
worse.
see, we'll see, there you
Got
go.
it?
Well,
Let's go.
it'll be fun. Tomorrow tomorrow night we are going to, just like we did on, just like what happened on Monday, we'll be streaming for a pretty good chunk of time. These during sometimes we end up doing these that are like, you know, hour and a half. So, but on Mondays and Fridays we'll go, you know, 2.5 hours for sure. We'll try to get it all on live the whole time. And
9:30 Central.
9:30, about 9, yeah, about 9:30, 9:30 Central, depending.
Somewhere 9:30. Yeah.
Yeah, and we definitely still do some flight simulator. We have definitely done flight simulator in the past. You know, to the extent that you can co-op
No,
this
it's
game right now. It's
the Mondays and Fridays are where we do play co-op.
Yeah, right. When
and
we play co-op
a wide
games,
selection
right? So,
too.
so time we got on and did a co-op time was this last weekend. Oh, they're asking me to do a UE. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't do U-turns. I don't know if you saw my rider in the contract, but I don't do U-turns. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take off and go to the fire. Thanks. Those gears. But on this last weekend, we actually got what I thought was some pretty good progress on Borderlands 3. Yeah? We ended up knocking out like what, 3 or 4 of those side quests.
Yeah, a bunch. And
yeah,
we're looking
felt
to
like 3 or 4.
in time get that whole story neither before, I guess it's September. I forget the date. Mid-September.
24, I think.
Yeah.
I want to say September 24 for the new one.
Yeah.
But we can knock it out before September. I'm pretty positive.
For certain. Yeah.
We're going real fast. And it's a fun series. We've individually played little bits of the other ones before, but this one we actually kind of tried to start at the same time ish and try to play the same main storyline ish. It's been fun. I've had such a good time. And the thing that I think we were both in agreement on is how great the voice acting is. Right?
Absolutely.
Is it not? Is it not such great writing? And funny, very, very funny, good writing, and the delivery from all these voice actors is phenomenal. So good, so good, so good. I don't think I have once picked up that controller and played that game for any length of time where I didn't at some point like laugh out loud because one of the lines got me. Like,
right.
Just got me. Like, so good. Not to mention a lot of the absolute diversity. I gotta get my flaps up and my trim down. Sorry. The diversity in the types of guns and the amount of variations that those guns can have.
I'm still ignorant about a whole lot.
What's super refreshing, it's there's a lot of games like that, but the level of this one is nice. It has enough, but it's not so much that it makes you kind of side-eyed. I thought it was real satisfying, and I know that we are still at like not even the 1/3 mark of going, you know, like it feels like, I know we felt like we rushed through a lot of stuff, but really I feel like we've barely...
Oh, we did some sides. Yeah, I forget how many chapters there are. I looked it up once, but maybe it's 14, and I think we're on 7 or something. So I believe it.
Yeah, it's been very, very good though. I suspect that some of those chapters are going to get longer, like depending. But anyways, that one's been really fun. We are on a perpetual battle of trying to perfect every dish on Plate Up.
Getting close.
That's getting close to all of the franchises, or the franchises being golden. That's been a fun one.
No,
Recently,
I just only have
got
to do
into
the 2 hardest ones. All good.
You say you like it's you alone doing these things.
No,
not
yeah, no,
like-
back of house. Yeah. Gotcha.
It's really, it's really funny. What's really funny is like it's apparently very popular in Japan, and the largest number of people who stream Plate Up are Japanese usually, and they're doing it in Japanese like during nighttime in Japan, whenever that is for us.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And when I was watching some of these streams throughout the day, I was just flipping through and saw them. I was always so jealous. They had almost all of them had more than 2 people because the kitchen at bare minimum
Right.
had 2
Yeah.
people.
If only we
Like,
had more friends.
it was 4 people playing the game, but 3 of them were doing back of house and just
What a dream.
crushing
Yeah.
it. And expecting the guy up front to just run that fucking food, man. Like, get on it. You gotta go. Pick up those feet. You're falling behind.
All 3 of them yell, soy!
Yeah, chef. Oui, chef.
Oh, you're gonna give me PTSD.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Just think of the bear. It's okay. That might get you too. No, don't do that.
I never finished that.
Oh my gosh! You know what I just did again, which told you so many times it makes me. It's a boring thing to hear by now. I watched one of the best series that I've ever seen. I think it was 9, maybe 10 episodes long. At the time, it was. They didn't plan on doing a second even season, but it did so well that they're like, well, yeah, we could do a second season, no problem. And that's Andor, Star Wars series of Andor.
Yeah.
It is, because the new season dropped and I was all excited about it, and I held off. I've still held off, and then just this last week, I rewatched the first season, the whole thing, and fucking, there is not a single movie, not a single role I've ever seen Andy Serkis perform in where he gives me chills
It is good.
at his performance. He's so good, and it doesn't matter if it's just the CGI version of his face or his whole body and his whole face all at once on the screen. He can fucking act, man, right? That guy he blows me away. The Planet of the Apes movies gave me goosebumps when he was doing his thing.
Yep.
Gollum, obviously iconic, so good. Groundbreaking. He's always on the groundbreaking end of CGI projects, and he's just such a great actor for it. And but like him in Andor, I think it's 2 episodes, maybe 3 episodes. Oh, there it is. 2 or 3 episodes he's in that first season. Goosebumps. And I sat there. I was working when probably the best episode of the season was on, and I kind of just stopped working, and I just watched. And fuck me if I didn't get goosebumps again. And I'm like, dude, my man, you're always taking me right out of reality and sucking me into whatever reality it is that you are in right now. Because I believe you. I believe I'm watching this thing right now, and
When was
I can feel your emotion. Ooh.
When was the 3rd
Let's take a
Kylo
look
Ren
at
movie?
this. Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, but when was that? That was, I just mean to say, that was about when I stopped caring about Star Wars anything. But I know there's been really good stuff since then.
Sure.
Get it? This looks like an easy one, hey?
We'll see. Kind of used. I feel like that was actually okay as far as the amount of water I dropped. I feel like I was pretty on target. Let's try to do another, yeah? But no, I just rewatched it again. Seriously, like, that episode was on and I was just, mind blown. episode's called One Way Out. Won't say anything about it. No spoilers here.
All
Just
right.
that it is one of the best episodes of TV,
Yeah,
if you want
eventually-
to call it TV.
Eventually, I
But,
do get
man.
around to some of your suggestions. Not all, obviously.
Andor.
Yeah,
Andor.
I
What's great
remember.
about Andor is, so like in Star Wars, you're always like, well, who is this person? Well, what are they doing? Well, who are they involved with? And there's none of those questions in Andor. It's very straightforward, and you don't know any of them, so it's okay.
Right.
I'm not gonna do this one. Nope. I was off. I didn't feel good about it. I was off and going too fast. I'm gonna abort. Abort. But that's what was good about it. It's like the beginning, like the birth of the rebellion, literally, like people who are setting up these spy networks at the beginning of things. There's that, and then there's the emperor and the empire, which you know, and it's the oppressive force that you feel, and these characters who are feeling the empire in real time start doing radical oppression. And all the things that they do just to, because they need more power, they want more power, they want more of this, more of that, more of the galaxy, hold over the galaxy. These just, it becomes very good story.
Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that to be a slight. I mean, cool, really. I will. I'll eventually do it.
Give me the check.
Epic last drop.
That's right.
Snuffed out the flames, literally. Fires out
It was
thanks to
so
your
pixelated
efforts.
for me.
Was
But
great
that was
team.
well done.
End of the mission, DYWDU. Good work.
End of the
Fly
mission.
home safe.
Huh? Where are my targets at? Oh, they're all the way over here. I'm going the wrong way. I'm headed out to sea.
It's not so bad out there.
Extreme turn! Go. Alright. 16 nautical miles. I think I have time to finish that. Yeah, I can finish that. Oh, gosh, this has been fun. What a fun way to cap up. So, one of the reasons why I'm streaming right now, and like I said, some of these, I try to get on and do a couple of silly streams that are, sometimes just one of us
Impromptu,
playing
yeah.
something impromptu, and just because one
Which
of
I
us
should do
wants
more
to
of.
play and one of us wants to stream. The last time, what's nice about Flight Sim is that it can remind me of things if I'm not paying attention. Things like, oh, hey, remember, here's your max airspeed, here's your max flap speed, here's your, blah,
it's
blah,
tough
blah.
while I'm watching Twitch. Like sometimes it's like
Sure,
6
sure.
seconds behind.
Sure. But the other thing is, usually on single-player games, it's more just about kind of chatting and hanging out and
Yeah,
being silly.
doing a one-man show, one-man mic.
And the one-man show this last time I did, other than Flight Sim, was Atomfall. I've been doing some Atomfall. I'm not bored of it, but like there's, I went and I found
The
a
gimmick-
bunch of
the gimmick is over.
batteries. I found a bunch of the batteries, and
Yeah,
it's not a good enough mystery for me to want to desperately know how it ends. And it's not quite so unbelievably fun in its battle that I want to keep doing it. Like, it almost reminded me a little bit of like Indiana Jones
Oh, I
in
was
the
gonna-
melee aspect.
I was gonna say something to hurt your feelings. I was gonna say Starfield,
Oh no!
which I
Starfield's
quit
a good
after the
game.
second planet.
You will when you truly play Starfield, because other than it's a great game. It's a great game that has everything about it are things that you like about first-person shooter RPGs that you've been playing, like Cyberpunk, like Battle Borderlands. There's all kinds of things about it that are, Borderlands very much reminds me of weapons from Bethesda. So much looting, a world of looting.
Right.
That is Bethesda. Constantly looting and selling your stuff. A marketplace, a multitude of places to make money
Well,
that is
we
not
played-
the main storyline.
We played several games like that, and a few of them are terrible in the way that you can hold 3 different ones, but only those, and you have to put one down. You have to swap them on the ground. Whenever I litter on the ground, my old gun, I feel real shit about it. You know, so at least there's a backpack.
Yeah, there's a backpack. Starfield has very many things, and what's great about Starfield is most of the time you have companions with you that have equal number of spaces that they can carry your stuff for you. You get to equip your buddy with your worst gun that you can't hold anymore. That's his new gun. And if you need it, you can take it away from it.
On Game Pass anymore, so I think it's a moot point.
Oh, it's not a moot point because I am very serious that I will replay that game. I'm fairly certain I
mean,
might
for
have
me.
bought it at the first go around.
Yeah.
And when you watch, just like when you were watching like the first my playthrough, this last playthrough of Cyberpunk, and you were like, "Wow, not how I would do any of this stuff."
Right.
You're gonna be like, "Oh, so like that's what you can do with this game. You can do a lot of things that are not you accidentally running into the police and pissing them off and being in a hole for hundreds of thousands of credits right when you start the game. Weren't you wanted in like 3 different systems right away?
Whichever 2 are the 2 that you can't get away from at the spawn planet. And I forgot how many money is of dollars, but it was when I told you were
Hundreds
like
of thousands. I
you were
believe.
like, why didn't you start over? You were at the spawn planet. I'm like, I'm a dummy. I don't know.
I just remember being like, well, yeah, like I remember doing some of those things, but like I started over if I made that kind of big mistake. Like, and you're just like, oh no, I just kept going, and then I tried to dig out of the hole, and that didn't work because they hated me. And after you said that, I was like, the next time I play this game, I'm gonna RPG it hard.
Yeah, try to
and
recreate.
I'm going to lean in, and I'm going to become a space pirate. I'm gonna have my hull be full of those secret compartments used for smuggling, where they can't scan your stuff and find it. I'm gonna deck my thing out with the best weapons, the fastest, the best shields. Like, I absolutely can't wait to do it again and actually put it on the channel. That's what I can't wait for. It'll be a good one for the channel for YouTube archives.
It's not co-op.
There's a couple games that the only thing I'm waiting on. A couple of these games are.
Yeah, it can't be co-op. We would have done that.
No. But the thing that I am, the only thing I'm waiting on some of these single-player games even, is just making sure that it can be archived to the channel.
Or YouTube, the place that does archiving. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to not have bits and pieces of that all. I want the whole story all at once, you know?
For sure.
Hey, I'm not going to be able to make that final descent through a mountain.
Is that where the gates go? That's a
You know what? Not going to play your game. How about that?
Yeah, do like a 3/4 turn to the left.
We're just going to come in and we'll make a right turn instead of a left turn.
Yeah.
Come to the end of the runway that way. Y'all can suck it. That's what you can do. Okay. My good friend
These houses that you just flew
Corza08
over.
will remind me that I need flaps for landing.
Full flaps.
Flaps for landing.
Full flaps.
I will need flaps for landing, so I need to slow down. Slow down. Probably wipe off some of this trim that was keeping me so pushed towards the earth.
This very expensive neighborhood you flew over already once. They're like, again?
They'll remind me I need flaps. Flaps for days. No, I need half flaps, and I'm coming around. Half flaps, I'm coming around, and upon once I make my final turn, yeah, I see you laughing, chat. I see you laughing. It's okay. And upon my final turn, I will put full flaps, and I will be lift to the max.
I think
Lift
really
to
the
max.
I think the percentage of flaps is kind of a speed sort of thing.
It is.
Isn't that,
I'm
it's
totally
that
fine to
white
do
bar.
it right now.
It's that white bar on the right.
Yeah, I'm totally fine to do full flaps right now, because I'm going so slow. I will just need to increase my speed so I don't stall out. Yeah. I usually just wait to put those on until I'm at my final.
Sure.
Slows and drops. Yep, slows and drops.
Just float it.
But I gotta wait till I'm a little far away. But we're okay now. We're okay. We're still looking good. We're not going to do what happened last time, which was accidentally hit right bumper. I think that's what I must have done when I was slowing down with B. The side of my palm must have hit right bumper or something like that, because like that would explain why I went diagonally sideways and just dropped out of the sky.
I've had something like that. It was a bug or whatever, but where I was coming out of skip to, skip flight and going to the landing, and my trim was all the way up at like 83.
I've had that bug before as well. But that's when it was like a skip to descent or skip to landing.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and announce our final. I am just barely floating here.
Lima India Mike Golf Traffic Delta. Yankee Whiskey
You may
Delta
see
uniform
gliding.
is on
I'm
final
gonna-
runway
I'm
27
gonna-
to land.
I had to increase the engine just a bit. I was gonna.
Don't skip. Use sim rate. You bet. I wrote that down. I didn't look it up yet, but I do have a tab open for it.
What's that?
The sim rate. I know of it, but I just don't know how to do it.
Oh, so we can change the sim rate in flight. Okay,
I don't know how to do it. We'll find
that's
out.
good to know. No, hey, well, we're gonna figure that one out. But
Find
right now,
find a button. Got it.
yeah, right now, it's just. Well, I guess you'd have to for some of those 16-hour flights, yeah.
Yeah.
And those Boeings. Ugh.
Oh, the perils of being late watching this. You look smooth to me.
A little sloppy there at the very, very, very end, but we're okay. I mean, I am sloppy. But we're getting better.
Yeah.
That's a thing that's happening. We're getting better.
Hey, I wonder how you might be able to pipe. I think that's back to the Elgato discussion. How to pipe your Xbox over to Discord, so I could watch live on Discord and not be behind.
We tried that. I can't.
Not through the Xbox.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't stream video from Xbox to Discord.
No, yeah.
It will
through
allow
the
me to
app,
set up a channel for audio.
Right. That's. We'll have to talk back.
Yeah, it's another capture card situation because it won't matter. Live stream again will let you. You could be hosting the live stream from your PC and have it pick up Poor Mr. Gamer's Twitch from my Xbox and where it goes and what extra audio goes into that. So if
We
you're
just
worried
gotta pay
about,
for
like,
it, which is fine. It seemed reasonable. I looked at some other.
I looked
stuff.
at it. I'm not opposed.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to checking it out. What'll change my mind on whether or not for sure I'm going to do it is if we keep having people hang out and watch us on these streams.
There you go.
You know, like people want to come
Always
hang
be
out
selling.
and actually watch this and hang out. I'm willing to put in some money and put in some time and make it better.
We saved
That's what
the
I'm
zone.
saying. Like
Everyone
I-
was relieved, but I
I
assured them it was just
absolutely
another
want
day
to
in
just
hero business.
keep building this up. We're just starting out, and anything that's gonna help us reach more people and get the ball rolling a little bit, I'm in. we're some folks who like to have a good time and play video games and hang out, and why the fuck not, right? All right, well, hey, look at that. 100%, 100%. Everything went perfectly. You can go ahead and call that an S run. Ooh, almost a perfect score, actually.
Of course, we'll probably be signing off here, but I got the link for it, and we'll take a look.
Awesome. Well, hey, very nice hanging out, everyone. Had a really good time. Let's see, total winnings, 20 grand. I'll take it. Okay, you all have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow at between 9 and 9:30 Central for Poor Mr. Gamer streaming again. See ya.